Welcome back to Henry Hatsworth and the difficulty arms race. And we're gonna get some more upgrades. Projectile Pro, obviously that just increases the damage of the ranged weapons, as well as their special attacks.
Now, when you say difficulty arms race, is this another one of those famous Hatsworth bumps I've heard so much about?
I mean, the difficulty curve never really stops in this game, to be honest. It's the second half of a horseshoe. It's constantly going up. Waterfalls have the same properties as the currents did in the underwater sections, except usually they're going down.
I see.
And now these are just electric keys with armor.
Oh, that's devious.
And they only attach to walls. The good thing is that special attacks go right through their armor. It's probably their only major weakness.
So what you're saying is bomb the shit out of them.
Yes. I'm not going to be able to reach that bomb in time. Thank you, Flicky. Sorry, Pokey. I can't remember if I ever established, but those that after trail, that with the thing with the after trail images there, that doubles Henry's damage.
Ah.
Okay. So it's just a damage multiplier.
Yeah. They were gonna run it off the falls anyway. I think we did those slimes a favor by ending their suffering early. Yeah, when Pokies are in the puzzle realm, doesn't matter. Even if they're hit with lightning, they still only break apart into 4 smaller monster blocks. The game is very stringent about that rule. This is also a strange little gimmick area where you have to destroy the armored keys in order to progress. The game doesn't really have these areas for the most part. They're just sort of one-offs. This area can be devious.
Ooh.
Also, the current is pushing you down, and there is an area, I think, with a few rewards in there, but the current is pushing me too strong down, so I think I may have to record something later with that. I can't remember how much is there.
I can see where that gets tricky.
So this guy, he uses a variant on Lady D's missile attacks. I did say before that boss attacks would come back and eventually get used by stronger enemy types, and that's a perfect example of it.
So does that enemy also have a bunch of ex-husbands shooting out at us, or?
No, unfortunately, he is single. He's available, ladies, if you want him.
That makes it sound worse.
I get a feeling that guy spends a lot of time on Reddit.
Thank God it's not Tinder.
Actually, no, it could be Grindr. Let's not judge.
Swipe left! Swipe left!
Wait, swipe left. That means you want him, right?
No, swipe right. Swipe right is one.
Yes, yeah. Let's get it. Our Let's Plays are infamous for always getting our references 100% correct. We need to keep that streak going.
Yeah.
So yeah, that guy will be back, and of course there's a palette swap where he does significantly more damage and takes more damage as well. And there, you see the water current really screws with the turret fire.
Huh. That is placed perfectly to catch you if you land on the bottom platform, though.
Yep. Say what you will about the guys at EA Tiburon, they are devilish bastards. It should be noted that this was not like the entire Madden team working on this game. I cannot remember the lead designer's name at the moment, but he was not a recurring hire at EA Tiburon. He was somebody who came in. I know that he worked on the Wii indie title World of Goo prior to this.
Oh!
So he worked on this game along with a team of about 7 people at EA Tiburon. Also, I have gone through without taking damage here. It's very, very difficult to do.
Leaning back on the on good old Super Meat Boy level design there.
Yep, exactly. So yeah, it was a pretty small team working on this game, and it was the same lead designer on this title was the one who worked on Monster Tale, which was the either the DS or the 3DS. I can't remember that title. That's getting another release.
I think it's DS.
It wasn't Kyle Gabler, was it?
You know, that name sounds familiar.
That's the World of Goo guy, the composer and the artist for World of Goo.
I'm gonna look this up. Doesn't look like it.
Can I ask what the
It was Peter Ong, possibly. Actually, no. Wait. I was looking at the.
Can I ask what that little editing effect was all about, where you highlighted the trail of a boomerang or something?
Oh, I think that was meant to show off the pathfinding for the boomerang and how it can pretty easily detect enemies at different levels and prioritize threats.
Got it.
Also, new enemy type. It's a slime, but he's a boom slime.
Buddy, you gotta lay off the Chipotle.
Yeah, it was Peter Ong was the designer on both Hatsworth and Monster Tale.
So once they're ready to burst, does it hurt you to hit them?
Yes, as I just demonstrated there was an explosive slime that I meleeed just off screen, and he blew up right in my goddamn face.
Got it.
There he is!
I love how they run full bore at you, mouth agape, on fire.
It reminds me of those screamers from Serious Sam.
Oh my god, yes!
Are those guys hazardous before they light up, or?
No, it's when they aggro.
Okay.
That's when they see him. And you can, like with the boomerang especially, you can take them out before they aggro.
But I also noticed they do not turn around.
No. And you can lead them to their death, especially if there's a bottomless pit nearby. That's very fun to do. I mean, video games are the only medium where you can say something like, I'm happy when I lured him over to his death in a bottomless pit, without sounding like a monster.
I had to, he was about to explode.
Just put him out of his misery after a really bad lunch.
That right there is my favorite part of the animation, though. The bit where they puff up their cheeks and catch fire.
It's like he's
so good.
It's like he's desperately trying to hold back his vomit.
There are moments in this which is just pure Saturday morning cartoon stuff.
See, those are all guys who tried to date the projectile guy, and it's their explosions are representative of their frustration after quitting on him after a first date.
Oh.
Yep, you can just get up there with some wall jumping. No big deal. So yeah, I mentioned before, Peter Ong is his name. And he was part of Dream Rift, who were the co-developers of Henry Hatsworth alongside EA Tiburon.
Yep. 2D Boy is the company behind World of Goo. It was two former EA employees who formed it, neither of whom were him. So we're just setting the trend of keeping the facts straight, folks.
Yeah. Our reputation for getting things wrong is so bad, we're now fact-checking ourselves live during recordings.
Quick run to Wikipedia, because we all know that's a citable source.
Really, we're just a Let's Play version of fake news at this point. But at least we admit it. Oh, look at that guy. He's going down for a nice elevator ride. I should not have done that, because there was a bonus room off to the side.
I was about to say, I think you missed something up there.
Yeah.
Also, welcome to hell, I guess.
Yep. I mean, Hatsworth is going to be here eventually. You know, might as well get the grand tour while he's here.
The true fate of the gentleman. Condemned to a life of fire and brimstone.
That never gets old.
That might be my favorite effect in this game.
There'll be some close competition later on, I think. Well, at least Hell has some nice waterfalls. Oh. Yeah.
Does falling in the lava take how many hits?
I think that was 3 or 4 hearts. Something like that.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Hell hath no fury.
Hell hath no fury like an exploding slime scorned. And of course we had those lowering platforms from before. Why not make an auto-scroller section out of it? And of course, since it's a lowering platform, if you don't stay on it, it rises up.
Oh, that kind of lowering platform.
Yeah.
That's fun.
And then what do you do on the other side? You climb back up it.
Yeah. It actually is fun. I know I keep complaining about this game's difficulty, but it is enjoyable.
Well, I mean, on the upside, you know it's fun, because it was fun when you did it in Yoshi's Island 2 and about a dozen other platforming games. Just none of them had a puzzle realm.
Oh god, I haven't played Yoshi's Island DS, but I have also heard the war stories about those who have completed it. Also, crumbling platforms over lava. That had to have been 5 hearts.
Jesus.
That was almost everything.
Yeah. This level took you to the cleaners.
I mean, if there were any cleaners nearby, I would have gone. I mean, Toronto's mostly on lockdown at this point, so... Oh, at some point in earlier levels, like several videos ago, there are also variants on beanies that fly down instead of up.
Interesting.
Alright, so after this level end, we will meet the boss for World 3. I really like this boss.
Dr. Robotnik, I presume?
Okay, so we got the captain. Well, what about Tennille?
Oh my god!
Oh my. Nurse Ratchet, hello.
Tennille the cave troll, I presume? Right?
Yep. By the way, those types of hearing aids were real. They're called ear trumpets.
This is Henry Hatsworth in the unflattering portrayal of senility.
Concerning.
Concerning, he ate my beans. What? What?
This was all just a ploy for Weaselby to steal the captain's tap dancing shoes, wasn't it?
I mean, somebody's got to do it.
Yeah. So that is the captain and his nurse. They will be the boss fight at the end of World 3. Next update is going to be split into 2 parts. The boss is going to get its own parts because I really like that boss fight. I know that Lance is often considered to be like the pinnacle of the bosses in this game. I think that's because A, it's the easiest, and B, because it's very aesthetically excellent, with the song and everything.
Right.
I prefer this boss as well as the very final boss overall. I can't wait to show off the World 3 boss. It's going to be really good.